What's going on, guys? Your boy Brandon Quick with Be Quick Fit. Woo woo! Happy beautiful Monday. Today's November 10th. Today's a beautiful day also because today is mine and my wife's beautiful 6-month wedding anniversary. So guys, 6 months ago today, I got to marry the love of my life and the most beautiful woman I've ever met. So baby girl, happy 6-month anniversary. Guys, I had to get on here. I haven't made a video in a little bit, but I just want to spit some. Guys, I was thinking about, I was at the gym a little bit ago. I got one of my new favorite shirts on. God's Sober Warrior. Yes, sir. And a guy came up to me and said, "Hey man, I like your shirt." And he's like, "Are you?" We started talking, and he was kind of talking about how he isn't. So he's kind of like on that in between, kind of recovering and stuff like that. Guys, one thing I'm always going to talk about: my sobriety, faith, family, and fitness. It's the things that keep me alive. The 4 things I live for every single day. The thing about sobriety and fitness, guys, that are kind of similar to me is the hard work, the dedication. Everybody wants to be great. Everybody wants greatness until they see the invoice. And what I mean by that is everybody wants the prize, but they don't want to put in the work, the hard work. Just like in sobriety, man, there's days you got to work hard. You got to put, you got to pray. You got to talk to your higher power. And guys, remember, when you pray, you got to put in the work. Just like in fitness, guys, I'm in the gym grinding, man. And the reason I am in there grinding, fitness to me is like my sobriety. I love it, man. It's when I'm in there, that's one place I know my addiction can't touch me. I look in the mirror and I say, God's with me. God's got my back. God spots me. We're in there. I'm God's sober warrior. I'm beasting out, guys. My dedication, my commitment to my fitness is amazing. It's because of my higher power. And same thing with sobriety, guys. Once you find that, like I said, people want to say I'm sober. People want to do it, but they don't want to put in the work, guys. Let's be honest. There's a lot of soft people nowadays, guys. You got to sack up. You got to harden up. You got to dig deep every day and realize, what do you want when you wake up? What are your goals today? What do you live for today? What's your motivation today? Me, I got a great routine, man. I go to work. I got a great job, great coworkers. Get to see people from all over the world all day. I get to come home to a beautiful wife, a great stepdaughter, her boyfriend. I get to come home to such awesome things in this world, guys. That is my dedication. That's my motivation, my inspiration every single day. And I get it, guys. I've said it, motivation will fade. But once you make a commitment, you put in the work and you put in the grind, guys. You got to put in the hours. Everybody wants instant gratification in this world. There's no such thing, guys. Stuff doesn't happen overnight. You don't get in shape overnight. You don't stay sober overnight. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day at a time, yes, but you got to put in the work, the time, the effort. It's a consistency. People whine about oh, why me? Why me? Why not you? The reason stuff happens to certain people is because you keep making the same wrong decisions and you get the same results. The only way to make a difference, people, is to make a change. Be the uncomfortable in your world. That's how you change. Get uncomfortable. Make the change. People whine about this. Oh yeah, this always happens to me. Exactly, because you're doing the same decisions that get you the same results and outcomes. Make a change, people. It's time to man up and to sack up and to own up to your mistakes and to find your higher power and realize your mistakes. And if you want to find greatness, you got to be willing to pay the price. You got to be willing to lose the sleep, put in the dedication, the hard work. For me, it's fitness. I put in the hard work at the gym every day. I go to work 40 hours a week. There's some days I don't want to work out, but I know I got a goal. I got a plan. I got a goal, and I can't whine. I can't slip up any day. Not only that, because my fitness is what keeps my sobriety. I truly am God's sober warrior, and I truly believe that. And God has put a motivation and inspiration to me over this last little over 22 months that I can't explain. But I love it, and I wake up every single day positive, and I get to wake up to such a beautiful woman. Happy 6 months, baby. I love you with all my heart, and I am the man I am today because I surround myself by people who have greatness also. My wife is a great, amazing woman, man. She works her butt off. She comes home. She's a mom. She's a wife. She goes to the gym with me 7 days a week. She puts in the grind also, guys. My wife is in shape. My wife is fit. I'm telling you, my wife is a beautiful, fit woman, and she puts in the work, and I see it every single day, and she sees it in me. So, guys, for those of you out there that are lacking in some additional dedication, find something, find a motivation, and put in the work, and stop whining when you get the same results because you're making the same decisions every day. God brings the storm because the storm is going to make you stronger for the next time. The storm is there to make us stronger. That's how we grow. Your growth comes in chaos. God gives you the storm so you're in chaos, so you grow. You got to learn from it. Learn from our mistakes. Failure builds you up, so you learn from the mistakes you made the first time. So don't do them again. So let's go, guys. Your boy had to share some positivity today. I was fired up, as you can tell. I hope everybody has a beautiful, blessed, awesome, sober day. Hope everybody, got to work out, do your thing today, whatever it is. Baby girl, happy 6 months. So, guys, until next time, stay blessed, stay fit.